Context matters, so I'm gonna like breathe through it and not just cackle like a gremlin when I start pointing at this graph that says over half of you have admitted to sending some sort of AI slop, because very rarely is the individual to blame for systemic issues, and we have created a systemic issue. Harvard Business Review, in the same article that that graph appears, blames it on management. Valid. How the individual uses AI on your team is a management problem. I think it goes farther than that. We have basically put a supercharged work gremlin that has no actual filters into systems that were ill-designed to start with. And by systems, I mean the people, process, and technology that we use to get work done. It's the fundamentals of the issue. Since people don't know where they're going or why they're going there, you have people feeling psychologically depleted. Valid. And since they're psychologically depleted, they're doing what employees have done time immemorial, which is, I am going to do the thing that my boss told me to do to the letter. You get work slop. Because I did what I was told to do, it's now their problem. The people at the top feel pressured to produce, but they don't actually have any new unique ideas and they have no idea how to create value. But they see Bob down the street has a new toy, so we need to have that toy too. And we're going to take that toy from Bob, we're going to copy what Bob has, we're going to do what Bob has, and then hopefully we get the same outcome. Except we don't actually know what we want at an operational level. KPI design, meaning like how do you measure somebody's success, is business critical. And why it's business critical is because as soon as you design it, that's the only thing that people are going to care about. Token usage as a metric, meaning use AI as much as humanly possible, is insane. That's almost encouraging poor design, because all you're going to, the equivalent to that would be you're going to be judged on repairing a car by how many bolts you used. You're just going to have an engine that has 1,000 extra bolts bolted on top that don't do anything. They're just aesthetically there to say that you have the most bolt usage on your car, and you're going to get a bolt gold sticker and bonus at the end of the year because you use so many bolts on your car engine, but the car is now heavier, doesn't run, and by the way, one of those extra bolts broke off, fell in the engine, and the engine exploded. That is the equivalent of what is happening with AI. We gotta go back to the basics, guys. AI slap's not gonna go away until we get better at understanding what it is that we actually want our teams to do and what problem they're solving. Till we get that down, our teams are just gonna keep running towards the wall until they hit concrete. We can do better at giving our teams clear direction on what we want them to do, and then we can decide if AI is the right tool.